Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Ben. Benny's here. Benny is very, I want you to know he was quiet the whole day. It's like they know as soon as I hit the button is kind of what I've come to terms with. I hear you, Mister. I do. You want to come here? You come here. There you go. Benny. Benny. Ugh, now my hair is in my mouth. You were quiet all day. And then it's like as soon as I hit the button, you just know. He just knows. Thank you everyone for the member redeems. I will go through everything. I will also give you guys a little update. It's been a rough 6 months, guys. Lindsay's health has not had a great. Where do you intend to go from here? What's the plan? Okay, that's the plan. Okay. Wow. Hi, guys. Yeah, Lindsay's health was just not ideal. Because as you guys know, I came back after having the strep into thyroiditis into whatever the hell the other one was. I can't even remember. It wasn't laryngitis. It was a whole different thing. But a whole bunch of that stuff happened. And then I got better, and then my meds stopped working for just everything else. So then I had to get on new meds, and I'm still not obsessed with this one. I definitely think it's faster acting than the other one is, but I don't know. We're still trial and error, but I at least don't feel like the idea of going live takes every ounce of energy that I have and leave nothing left, and I just have to crumble into a ball like I did before. That's basically how the old one made me feel. So I've been on the new one for a week-ish. Because the thing is I had to taper off of the old one because the old one, fun fact, apparently increases your seizure threshold very high. So I couldn't just cold turkey it. I had to taper, but I felt so awful tapering. It just made me feel like garbage. So I basically had to go 2 weeks being unmedicated to then try the new one, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But literally all I need is for just meds to work, and then I'm good. And we're just gonna hope that doesn't involve me having to take a $200 test, because that's the next step. Is if this one doesn't work, I have to take a $200 test, and that's not ideal. But it's at least an option. Okay, there's a lot of things that happened, and I don't want to neglect the things in which that have happened. Hold on, let me go through just in order. Hello to everyone who is saying hi to me right now, by the way. There's a lot of you, and if I tried to say everyone's name all at once, you guys would hate me, and then I would speak way faster than you guys could keep up with. But first and foremost, we have Ariel with the 64 months of membership saying, "Gasp chat, we're so back." We are for today. We have Raven with the 41 months just stopping by while at work. Hi friends. Hello Raven. We have Two-Crow with the 46 months of membership saying the queen has returned. Appreciate you. Thank you. Logan with the 32 months saying, "I don't believe what I'm seeing. She's alive, chatters." And then we have Ipper with the 81 months saying, "I don't know, my BFF Linz." Hello, Ipper. 81 months is nuts. That's so crazy. And then Price with the Woodland Guardian. I believe that is everything that happened. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 84. Sorry, my mistake. 84. You're right. the tier 1 was next to it, so I was looking at the 1, and you know, 1 and 4 both kind of had that little like dink at the top, you know, and then anyways, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I got. That's 7 years. I'm gonna be ill. You mean to tell me I've been doing this for 7 years? Seven? Like one more than 6? Oh, chat, I'm archaic. I am archaic, actually. Stop being ill. That is fair. That is very fair. That is a good point, 𝗔𝗏. I should work on that. I should work on that. Also, 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏, I like the name update. It specifically says, for anyone who's on the purple platform, all one word, by the way. 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏 says Luke smells. Hi, Alex. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello. I hope you're doing well, gamer. It's good to see you. It's good to see your lovely face. But yeah, like the thing that sucks too is like there's just been no Pokemon content at all, and like I know if I were to do the not Scarvy, ZA, the ZA fairy only extravaganza, like I had to be so locked in and the meds were not strong enough for me to be locked in, so I figured we can just do like cozy Animal Crossing. That'll carry us over into Pokopia. That'll carry us into like Pokemon Presents, and then we can keep doing like fairy only as the like Pokemon, I don't want to say filler content because that's just not what it is, but you know what I'm saying. When I'm in the headspace of being that degree of locked in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And Prize over on Twitch with a 79 months. Appreciate you immensely. How are you feeling? I said it earlier. Obviously everyone's coming in at their own pace, so I'm sure I'm gonna repeat a lot of shenanigans. Also, Logan. I see the name update as well over on YouTube. It is now Snivy Lover Logan. Wow. You ever just get so bored that you end up using PK Hex to create 4 Pokemon for Battle Revolution? Actually, that's an idea I never even thought of. These are legal mons, but I'm not going online. I mean, that does make sense. I don't even think online would even work on Battle Revolution anymore. That is a new one. Thank you for the $5 dues though. So the answer is better than I was before. Because I am on meds that I can at least feel the effect of. Right? I just still don't know if it's like the best one for me, I guess. So the issue was the last one, I felt nothing at all, right? I had no motivation. Everything, like the idea of doing literally anything at all felt like it took every capacity that I had and just left nothing behind, right? That's how I felt before. This new one, it's faster acting. I can definitely tell that it's there because I have motivation to actually do things, and not like in a depressed, like what's the point of anything standpoint, but like a everything is exhausting standpoint, you know? So I have motivation now. That's good. The downside is my body doesn't know what it wants to do at any given moment in time. And so I have told Vandy that like the mental equivalent for me now is like, imagine you're in your house and then like across the house you hear a really loud like bang, right? And then you walk into that room where, you know, you burst through the door trying to figure out what the hell happened, right? And you walk in, and as soon as you walk in, your brain just completely forgets why you're there. And so you have the drive, you have the motivation because you know you are in there for like a very specific purpose. Otherwise you would not have had, you know, like the burst through the door moment, right? But as soon as you get there, there's just nothing, right? So like, I have the motivation, but my brain doesn't know what it, like, wants to do with any of it, I guess, is kind of where I'm at. So the other night I was at Vandy's and he was like, so do you want to eat? Do you want to, like, go get coffee? Do you want to watch a show? Like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. I want to do something. And, like, I have the motivation to do it. My brain isn't telling me what it actually wants to do. Because you give me all the options. None of them sound bad, but there's no, like, this. You know what I mean? It's a really weird thing. And, like, unless you're in my brain, I doubt that that makes a lot of sense. But, hi, Kakashi. So, at least that's better, right? Like, I can stream and know that I'm not gonna feel like a husk afterwards, you know? Decision paralysis? Like, maybe? Like, it's weird, right? Because it's not necessarily a negative, but it's just off-putting enough to where, like, it's a positive, but a weird positive that you almost don't know if you can say is a positive, right? So, like, I don't know if that means I need to go up. Granted, this is, like, week 1 of me being on the new one, so, like, that could maybe, like, level out a little bit, if you will. Also, hi, Ariana. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. That is... Yeah, Ari? Yeah. Okay, I just want to be sure I actually read that right. But hi. Task paralysis? Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, they basically told me they think I'm probably gonna have to take the $200 test. I was just hoping that I didn't have to, because $200 test sounds awful, you know? Because it's not covered by my insurance. So they basically were like, I have a sneaky suspicion that we're gonna have to do this, but we're gonna try this one last thing before we go to that one. Which test? I don't know specifically. They basically said that, like, with the way that the place is, like, ran, I guess, that there's certain medications and, like, stuff of that nature that they can't just give to people unless they pass, like, a certain score percentage or whatever they do to, like, measure that, I guess, on said test. So I'm very limited in the things that they can try to give me unless I take said test. Because, like, the place itself, who gives me the meds and, like, all of these, like, salts, probably? I have no idea. Not even a clue. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for it to be done in network. Because I've asked. I did a little bit of research and, like, although the place that does it is covered by my insurance, the test itself is not covered by my insurance. So. Ah, well. What I'm probably going to do is contact them while I'm on this one and just be like, hey, so what if I do the test while taking this med, and then once that doesn't work or we decide it's not a good fit or anything of the sort, then the test is already done, and then we can just go immediately into trying something else instead of having to wait for the test and then do that, you know what I mean? And then just have it be more like delay of results, because I've basically not felt 100% since Halloween of last year? Right? So, that's good. The other thing too is, now that I feel like I can stream and not feel like a husk afterwards, I still have the, like, the PNG, tuber, VTuber, all that kind of stuff model. So, worst comes to worst, if I don't feel like I want to be like, hi, me, myself, and I on camera, I feel like I can definitely do more streams where, like, I do a model or something like that. So that way I'm at least still live, even if it's not, like, camera. You know what I'm saying? That's at least my thought process. But I have the energy to do something, but I know the things I can do and what my brain can't seem. Yeah, Kyle. I think you and I are like kind of on the same page. That was when ZA came out. Yeah, I literally did that subathon, and as soon as that subathon was done, my whole body cooked. Done. Donezo. Also, my mom got like a really good espresso machine, and I've been doing really good about like not paying for coffee and just like going out and doing all that kind of stuff and making it from home. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. Also exciting news. Hold on, let me grab this thing real quick. Okay. Other exciting thing is that I'm going to be hopefully opening an Etsy shop for emotes, perhaps badges. I don't know if I'm like badge capable. Well, I guess it's kind of like the same thing, but not. I don't know. I digress. Hopefully gonna be opening an Etsy shop. My last iPad broke. This one, she's dead. Like donezo, like cooked. I did an iOS update, and when I did that, everything died. Just like my camera? Hello? Why did my camera just stop? That was weird. I've never had that happen. Okay, so that was on your end too. Yeah, I don't know what caused that. That was really weird. Okay, so my iPad died just like my camera did. But yeah, I did an iOS update because I needed to open, I think it was Gmail. And it said that I couldn't open Gmail unless I updated. And I was like, okay, well, I have to open Gmail on this thing because I have to access things that I need to download onto this iPad. So updated the thing so that way I could open it, and as soon as I did that, I lost all capabilities to connect to the internet and any server at all. I couldn't hotspot to my phone. I couldn't update, like I couldn't open Safari. I couldn't do anything at all. And I looked it up, and apparently it happened to a bunch of other people, and it wasn't just like a me issue. And I talked to a lot of people who were in tech and all that kind of stuff, and they said the only way they think they were going to be able to get it to work was if I jailbroke my iPad in order to get it to go to an older version of the update, so that way everything would work again. But yeah, she's cooked. So because of that, Vandy got me a new iPad. And to put into perspective the sheer size of this iPad, she big.
Logan Prevost says, we haven't seen you since last year. It's okay, he'll leave.
That's insane, Logan. Thank you for that. But yeah, she very large. We did research, and apparently this is like the best iPad for artists and stuff like that. So now that I can actually like use my iPad again, I've been able to like do art, and it's very satisfying because the like screen protector on this feels like paper, and it's just, oh, it's so satisfying. But I've been getting back to doing emotes. I did this one for Vandy. I don't know if it's on his channel yet. I know he said he was going to. But I made Pip. I know he said he was gonna try to get it animated, but let's not draw on it, actually. Like, what if I just wanna lower the brightness and I don't want to like mess everything up? There's just no brightness option. Okay, so it's gonna stay this brightness. But I made Pip. Like I said, he said he's gonna try to get it animated. But he's a little cutie patootie. And then because I was just like having random motivation, he's been drinking a lot of tea recently on stream. He's decided that he's now like a hot tea drinker. And so I made him Gilbert in a cup of tea. Hi, Nova. So, yeah. I made Gilbert in a little cup of tea. Why am I dropping kilobytes? I'm so confused. I've changed nothing. No, I'm randomly dropping kilobytes. And I have changed none of my stream settings in the last 7 years. Well, obviously I've changed some, but I've never had this issue in my streams. And the mods can vouch. And that's just really weird that that's happening currently. I don't have anything weird open, right? Like, nothing that No, I don't. I don't know. I've seen... Okay, maybe I closed Discord. I've seen a lot of people saying that, like, Discord is, like, really messing with people's stuff. So maybe... At least it's not encoding problems. It, like... I lose kilobytes and then it says it's encoding issues is the thing. Like, that's what's weird. Okay, so we're gonna end this. Is Discord running in the background at all? It is. Okay. So let's do a little test and see if disabling Discord does that. Discord at the scene of the crime. Like, Discord's never caused an issue with me before. Like, having it in the background. Like, I have streamed very high quality games at very high quality settings and not had encoding issues. But I've seen a lot of stuff online recently of, like, Discord running in the background, like, really messing with people's, like, computer processing power and causing lag spikes. So that kind of sounds like what's happening. So we're just gonna see. But yeah, anyways. I made Gilbert. I made Gilbert and I made Pip. So those are like the two most recent ones I've done, but I'm gonna try to make a whole bunch of just like public to use emotes and stuff like that. We still have Whooper. I think Vandy still has that one on his channel, right? I think. I don't know. I don't know. I love the Whooper one. He's so good. That's like actually one of my favorite ones I've ever done. That one and the one I made for... It was either Americam or Two Crow. I forget. I want to say Cam. I think it was Cam. Where I did the Grookey. The Grookey I think is also one of the best ones I've ever done. He came out really good. But yeah. So working on that. Where do I set this? I guess. So yeah, that's cute. And for anyone who cares, I did make what is now a third channel. It's specifically dedicated to draft content, like competitive battling. It's called Lynn's Battles. The Battles has a Z in it. It's not like secret or anything. I just haven't been live to like advertise it. Let me see if I can just find the link for anyone who cares at all. So I've been uploading a little bit of like low tier battle footage. I have a really fun one coming up where I got to actually have a 45-minute long battle. I also will be updating the profile picture and stuff like this. I commissioned a bunch of I commissioned a really cute profile picture for it. But there's the link for YouTube and Twitchy people. But yeah, really good battle that's gonna go up next week. That one's gonna be very fun. I'm excited to see that one. It was so fun. Like, genuinely, I don't think I've had so much fun in a draft battle before. Like, that was just goofy. It was good. It was good. It's like battling Helios, to be honest with you. Like, that felt like, why is this happening? Okay, so it's not Discord. What is causing? I haven't had this happen. Yeah, it's gonna... Clearly, this is what it's decided it's gonna do today, guys. So, obviously not ideal for, like, first time back. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up, and I'm just gonna see what spikes when it decides it's gonna lose frames. Maybe it was the most recent Windows update. I have heard of that messing with stuff, too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because unfortunately, your girl is on Windows 11. And actually, I'm not even kidding you, the last Windows update... Ah! It's doing it again! Nothing spiked. Nothing spiked. It's not my CPU, it's not my RAM, and it's not my GPU. And it's not the network. Is it potentially my internet? Like, I feel like that's one of the only things left. But my Wi-Fi's been fine all day. Well, the good news is that means it's not my computer. If my CPU, GPU, like RAM and the network percentages don't spike, that means it's not my computer. And that's the best answer we can have, which leaves internet, which is the most annoying because I can't control it factor, but so much better than me needing to replace the CPU or something. But I feel like I would have a lot more issues if that was happening. You know what I'm saying? I guess I just do like internet speed checker. I mean, I'm still hitting good speeds. Yeah, I'm at 862 up, like 25 down. 28 down? Sorry, no, I flipped it backwards. 862 down, 27 up. That'd be crazy if that were the inverse. Yeah, so like these are good. Browsing quality great. I don't know what's causing this. Yeah, Twitch is having it too. It's like my OBS. Like, I know when it's happening because stuff shows up on my OBS. So that means it's not a server issue. That doesn't seem like a great balance. It's actually really good considering most people. Most people have like... Some people only have like 100 up or 100 down, like 4 up. So, to be honest with you, those numbers are actually better than most people have access to. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We might just have to roll with it this stream, and then I'm just gonna have to figure something else out. Because I don't really know what else to do, because it very much appears that it's out of my control. So, that's good, but also bad. Oh well, okay. Let's put on... Ba-ba-doo. Okay. Let's just roll with it. Okay. So TLDR, I have downloaded, once again, Animal Crossing for the 3.0 update. Have I been doing any at all 3.0 content? Not even a little. I demoed my whole island and I'm basically starting over from scratch. And this is kind of what I was doing before stream. And then I said, why am I not just streaming this? So then I went live. So we're kind of just gonna wing it. But TLDR, I kind of have a skeleton-ish that I'm following. There is a... Okay, so basically how I do my islands normally is I watch a lot of island tours and I kind of figure out a vibe that I like, and I kind of like take a whole bunch of like ideas and pieces and parts of a lot of people's islands and I kind of like mesh them together like this, and that's kind of how a lot of my islands form. So someone who had a really cute and cool island that I like a lot, I believe her name is Ava Crossing, like AVA Crossing. She has a lot of really cute shorts, but she has an island called Valoria. I hope I'm saying that right. And I like the skeleton of just like how things are laid out on hers a lot. So what I'm kind of doing is taking like the inspo for like what I want my island to be and using the way some of her stuff is like laid out, but switching everything around so it's much more like the vibe I'm going for, you know? Tugro, thank you for the gifties. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. A hero. A hero. Okay. Let me... Why is just like nothing open? But Ghosty, Tiger, Gym Leader Zero, Jucifer, and Simon, congratulations on your gifties. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the goal. Hi Doc, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Scuff stream. No, because like who would have Scuff gameplay? Clearly me. Oh, did my Switch turn off? Wait. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. We're back. I was very worried there for a second. The thing that like low-key kind of sucks. Oh, you're Sarah. Okay. I was gonna say we were definitely talking like we knew each other, but I didn't recognize the name and that very much confused me. Okay, I'm understanding. Understanding. It's all coming together, chat. Okay. I was in Alma's the other day. Yeah, like, again, no issues before I stop streaming. The second I come back to streaming, then all of a sudden encoding weird shenanigans. I digress. But basically what I'm trying to go for is like coastal European kind of a thing. It's kind of a very like unique vibe, I guess, if you will. But this is kind of like what I have done for it. The rest of the island is just bare as hell. There is nothing. Everything is on the beach. I have nothing to this. No, I have seen eugenics. One of my friends was actually playing it in call last night. So I've seen it. It's very cute. They were showing us all their little like kitties they had. Kind of obsessed. But yeah, this is like roughly kind of where we're at. So, like I said, pretty freaking bare bones, chat. But yeah, I just kind of figured we can do a chill stream. You guys can just kind of hang out. Nobody needs to like feel stressed or be like, oh my gosh, I have to yap or else everything awful happens all at once, you know? So I just kind of figured it's like what? It's now 6. It was like around 4 when I started. I have a habit of yapping on the just chatting screen for like way longer than I need to. But it like wouldn't be a Lynn stream if I didn't at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of eugenics gameplay, but I've heard a lot of really positive, cute, cozy things about it, I guess, is the better way to phrase that. So, you're just waiting for a cable to come? That's so exciting. I hope the streaming adventure goes well. It's obviously a lot of just like, genuinely just learning and figuring things out as you go. Which like, for some people is like really frustrating because you just want everything to like obviously work, but you know, like everyone's setup is just so different. Everyone's Wi-Fi is just so different. But oh, the people who made Binding of Isaac. Oh, interesting. Okay. Honestly, low-key kind of here for it. Low-key, high-key? I need to figure out how I'm gonna make this work. Oh well, okay. We're just gonna fill this and then I can always demo it later, I guess. I got an email about winning a free tractor. Yo, if you were on farmersonly.com, I feel like that's just like prime real estate, you know? The people would be foaming at the mouth, going feral. You're living their dream right now. I also believe it was Nova who recommended me Melmetal for draft, but since the LDS started, I grabbed Melmetal. Let's go! Melmetal's a very fun time. It was very hard to prep for on Vandy's team. When we were doing the ZA draft league, that was just genuinely such a pain. A pain in the booty in the most fabulous way, I guess. I am not centered in this camera screen at all. I should fix that. That's what I should do. I am kind of excited though. Depending on if and when Champions gets announced for Pokemon Day, we might end up doing a National Dex ZA League that Ben's gonna host. And I have now like become very addicted to draft, and it's just like I want it in my veins 24/7. And I was like, what am I going to do if like Novus League ends and then the ZA League is over and then like Champions doesn't come out for a long time? Like, what am I supposed to do with myself? I haven't like not had draft since like 4th of July last year. Like, what do I do with myself? You know? And then I realized I kind of sound like an addict. And then I was like, you know what? I might as well just embrace it at this point. Okay, what do I need? Okay, so if that goes there, I think this needs to be one more wide, I think. You're gonna be like, Nova, go host another one. You are doing too much always. Like, I don't know how you keep your life organized with the amount of things that you have going on. The first ever Animal Crossing Draft League. Tom Nook is banned, okay? Banned for tax evasion clauses, you know? At least it's a positive addiction. True. True, true. There's a lot of other things I could be addicted to. But it's just caffeine and competitive battling and doing really silly strats that other people are like, you know, most people wouldn't have thought to do this, but somehow you did. So good on you. You know, that's what I live for, is people being like, you know what? Someone had to do this, and it looks like it's you. So. Tax evasion clauses, I'm telling you guys. Tom Nook has gotten away with it for far too long. Are these things 4x4 or 3x3? I want to say 4x4. Right? Guess we're gonna find out. This needs to be one more across then. No, it needs to be 2. Am I like a silly Billy? I mean, like, we know the answer to that, but like, okay. How many across are you? It literally tells me in storage. I need to grab one anyways. I might as well just check. Let's be smart. Let's also center ourselves like we talked about, because that's what smart people do. Okay. Why is that like your least favorite thing in the world? Bentley is an enigma. He hates, and I mean like genuinely hates, if I move my chair. It freaks him out. I don't know what. I am okay. He's like shaking. I am okay. He's never been run over by a chair. He's never had a negative experience with a chair. But if I move this chair, he can't handle it. I don't know where his fear stems from. And I've had him since he was a puppy. Does this make you feel better? Yeah. I also have to get a whole new chair, by the way, guys. Vandy and I have the same one. The quality of his, even though he got his like maybe a month after mine, the quality of his blows mine out of the water. This chair currently, by the way, is hanging on by one singular screw on the bottom of it. If I want to move the chair, I have to move it from the back. I can't just like scoot myself forward or backwards. Or else the entire bottom cushion of the chair literally starts flipping, like actually flipping forward. Are you getting the same brand? No. No. I also paid a lot of extra money for this one because they had like a built-in, like, there's like a fan in the back, a massager in the back, a heater in the back, like all that kind of stuff. And I was like, wow, that's really nice and really good. Vandy stays in. Ever since purchase, I haven't even been able to like lean back on that general area or the entire compartment pops out. So I haven't even had that be able to be a functioning part of my chair since purchase. And it's just constantly sliding around that bottom pivot, like constantly. $1,000 chair, by the way. $1,000. Bentley, I am okay. He's in donut position on my lap right now. Yeah. Are you okay? Do you have a good warranty? I'm surprised you didn't report it to them. Oh, well, see, I have emailed them several times about the warranty, and I have yet to get a single response, actually. I emailed them when I first got the chair to make sure that the warranty was activated. And I've just done several different things, and I have yet to hear back from them once. Actually. Because, yes, on paper, it is a great warranty. But in order for you to use said warranty, they have to respond to you in any capacity. Hi, Chantal. Hello, hello. Good luck surviving. Or are you at work? You are at work. Hello. I hope work be good. I hope work be good. I live within a walking distance of a Better Business Bureau. Want me to go file a complaint for you? No, it's okay. Like, it's just not worth it at this point. Like, I already purchased the new one. I pre-ordered the EV one. Like, the EV Streamlabs one that came out. Because Streamlabs is what I had... Not Streamlabs. Secret Lab. Sorry. Their names are so similar. There's so many things, and they all sound so similar. The Secret Labs one. Because Secret Labs is what I had before this one. And then I gave that old one to Caden. So, I got the EV one, and it's, like, technically supposed to be a much bigger step up from the last one I had. So, I'm gonna still, like, have this one in the back, and I'm just gonna see if I can, like, replace it and make this thing better over time, because I don't want to get rid of it, because obviously I paid a lot of money for it, and I have a warranty. But I'm at least hoping that the better chair comes eventually. Benny. You wanna lay down? You have your bed right there. You wanna just like hang out? And you can just like, you know, like lay down like right there. You should just lay down. We can hang out together. I'm never allowed to touch this chair. Okay. I need 2 pergolas. What? Oh, you don't say what size you are. I thought they did. Unless I'm covering it? I don't know. Okay. I kind of want to do Lello and pink. You finished the entire Lady of Darkness series? Let's go! It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy for you. I didn't even know you started it. I love that author so much. I love Melissa. She's so good. She's just very good at like weaving stories that like start to have meaning and then you ignore certain things and then it comes together in like book 4. I started after you talked about the last stream and then I plowed through it. That one's good. And then she just finished the Legacy series. That one's also very good. The main character will like annoy you way more than Violet, I think was no, Violet's fourth wing. Scarlet will annoy you way more than Scarlet does. They're just like entirely different people, I guess. Like Tessa's way more just female rage in a book, like just the definition of female rage, and like the personal growth that like every single character goes through the entire series is really cool. Because everyone hates every single character so much. And then by the end of the book, you're like, wait, they all grew and they all became... I'm telling you guys, he's so angry. Not right now. You're all done. I love you. He's so rambunctious today. He's so rambunctious. But she also just released, because you finished Lady of Darkness, she just set out a new series. I think it's called Tortured Souls, that follows Avonlea and like all of the people that you just met. It's like their origin story from before they became like a found family. So that one literally came out last week, I think. So pretty cool. I feel like this is just like not centered the way I want it to be. Oh well. Yeah, I think it is 3x3. So if that's the case, I think I made this wider than it needs to be. So then do I do 2? I could just do 2. Because that would be... Yeah, we'll just make it 2 wide. That's fine. Yeah, Bentley very rambunctious today. He just has so much to say. Like, from the minute I woke up, he's there. Let me tell you. That one's too far forward. Okay. Right? Yeah, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a lot on his mind, always. I do need somewhere to stand, so I guess we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah. You know? You guys ever just feel like Bentley? And then I guess we'll just do this path for up here. That's... I keep forgetting they added this feature. This make life a lot easier. It's just not your first instinct to hold down L while doing this, let me tell you. But I was gonna see if my computer could tolerate Night Rain, just to see if like I could stream Night Rain sessions, just as like filler random content for you guys, I guess, for stream. But if I'm having just like random encoding issues doing this, I don't know if it's even worth attempting to stress test my PC, to be completely honest. Okay. Oh, this is gonna have to be so much wider, actually. Uni! With the $50! The $50 reduce super chat. Thank you so much. Hello? It's been a while. I lost my voice back in January 20th and I finally got it back. That sounds exactly like me when I got sick, let me tell you. That sounds like me. And as someone who has been in your shoes, I send my utmost condolences. It is not a fun time, gamer. It is not a fun time at all. I am so sorry. Kiwi! How are you? It has been a minute. I hope life is treating you well, gamer. Hello, hello. Yeah, I did. I recognized the profile picture, actually. That's so cool. How have you been? How's life? You weren't sick, you just lost it. I mean, like, that's how I first started, though. Like, I felt totally fine. My voice was just gone. It's a very weird thing. I gotta switch to, and I'm replaying all my Pokemon games on Arceus right now, so my question is Oshawott, Rowlet, or Cyndaquil? That's a good question. I personally chose Oshawott. That was my personal pick when Arceus came out. But you really can't go wrong with any of them. They're all just so good. Yeah, that is fair. You do yell a lot at your work because of the gremlins. That is very, very true. Heading to the gym, working a lot. I feel that. Good job on going to the gym, though. We love positive progress. Yippee! Can I move this like one singular square over, or does that mess everything up? I feel like I can't. I'm really worried this is gonna mess everything up. But, oh well. No time like the present. Am I right, girls? Okay. Okay, so then this goes here. This goes here. Nope. This one. Honestly, that could be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because then I can move this over and I could just put another one here. Because that should fit. I think. I think. In my head, that works. Surely it does. Okay. I'm just gonna pull all of these like rainbow buildings from my stockpile of rainbow buildings over here. I have the Maria song that people keep using in the TikTok stuck in my head. I don't know if I've seen that one. Like, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but my brain isn't, like, giving me the visual in my head. You know what I'm saying? I finished watching the women's figure skating contest and I'm ready to start my day. Oh, yeah, I forget. You're the flip time zone. So, is it, like, early morning for you? Basically? Why does that construction hat look like a Kirby character? I mean, that's a good question. It's a very good question. Okay, in a very small world, I can't believe you've met my best friend for like 5 years, Nimbly? Wait, you know Nimbly? I'm shocked. I'm floored. That's so cool. I had no idea you knew her. Yeah, and then I guess we can just... Oh, but I didn't put the path down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I finished watching AOT and I caught up with One Piece too. Wow. You have caught up with quite a lot of things. Okay, proud of you. Vandy and I have been very into traders recently. Like, I know that season just came out and we've been binging it very relentlessly. You've been best friends since like 2021. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's so cool. Yeah, genuinely would have never in a million years. Did you guys meet through like content creation, streaming kind of stuff? That's so cool. Okay, and then we can do a little bit of these. And a little bit on these. I've been binging One Piece, started in December and I'm on episode 670 now. Wow. I applaud the people who can watch One Piece. Not because I think it's bad or like anything of that sort. Like, don't get it twisted. It's so much to commit to. You know what I mean? So people's ability to just like sit there and just digest that sheer amount of content and knowing it's that much going in and, you know, very impressive. I cannot lie. The strength, the resilience, very impressive. You've been hanging around the 800s. Okay, how many episodes is One Piece? It's over 1,000, right? Like well over 1,000? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I don't have any more of the... Interesting, okay. 1,136! Oh my god. Okay, so follow-up question again then. How often does that show come out? Because that's a lot of content. Like, that's a lot of content. I'm intimidated to just keep it a buck. Like, how do you guys do it? 1,155. That's actually more than what you said. Once a week since the 90s. That's so much. I am impressed. I mean, like, to be honest with you guys, it's honestly probably, oh my god, that scared me.
𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 wants to make sure you appreciated 𝗔𝗎𝗓𝗏 today.
Oh, I appreciated 𝗔𝗎𝗓𝗏. Don't you even worry. Forgot about that. That scared me. Okay. Bentley. Oh, the neighbors are wheeling their trash bins up. That's the issue right now. Doesn't the next start April? Honestly, could be, possibly, maybe, probably. I would not be shocked if so. He's like, how dare you think about wheeling the wheelbarrow in my, not wheelbarrow, the trash bin in my presence? Like, who do you think you are? Oh, it didn't show up. Guys, Logan did the one and only self-care check-in of the stream. So this is your daily reminder that there is only one of you and nobody can ever replace you. And so with that being said, and that being very important, if you need to have a little snack, if you need to refill your water bottle, if you need to let the doggies outside to go potty, this is your check-in to say, what do I need right now? And your reminder to mayhaps go get the thing. Because you deserve it. Oh, now this is awkward. Can I push that from there? No. Dang it. Well, this sucks. Okay. Next big project I'm working on is drawing every Sentai range. Oh, is this more like Power Ranger stuff that I know you've been like working on? That's really cool. Your big projects always come out so cool, Uni. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. I really want to start working on like the Etsy shop and getting stuff up there. I just have to figure out like what I want to do. You know, like there's just the pressure of, okay, the people have been waiting for this one. So how do I make it look like not bad, I guess? Like, I think it's like one thing when I'm making it for like Vandy or something like that, but knowing that like a lot of people are going to be perceiving it and being like, oh, this is Linz, and this is Linz's artwork. And it's like, I know people think that otherwise, but it's like, I guess different when you're like very self-aware of the fact that it's people's like first impression of you, almost kind of a thing. Like, I don't know if that even like remotely makes sense, but that's where my brain's at. And that's where my brain freaks out. To be completely honest. Okay, I want to grab this. I just kind of want like the buildings to almost like just seem like random. You know, like I want the chaos to be part of the charm. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I want the first thing I do to be like, or like the first few, I guess. Because I don't think it's worth opening an Etsy shop with like one singular emote. You know what I mean? But I want the first one to be like good. Or the first few.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚘 says, when they say you're irreplaceable, but every girlfriend you have replaces you.
Yeah, but are we allowing the opinions of people who do those kind of things, who are stinky and smelly and mean people, to like define us and like our self-worth? We're not doing that in the big 2-6, chat. That is not the mindset that 2026 is about. Where are my pink ones? I just want the pink one. I am finding every color but pink. Please be pink. Oh my god. Okay. Pink? No. Ah! No. Pink? No! Pink? I'm gonna crash out. I know I picked up pink ones. All right. I can't do this. I can't. I know I picked up pink. Okay, blue. Did I not pick up pink? Okay. That one's pink. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm fine. If I just breathe and then I push this over, all the problems are solved. Okay. And then I need to make that side. Okay. This needs to come out even more. You have tea. Okay. You might do a... No, Casey, that's a lot of money. You don't need to do that. Obviously, I appreciate you always, but that is a lot of money that I would not feel comfortable asking for. But yeah, YouTube did go down like Tuesday. It was something like that. All I remember is that was the day that Vandy had a really bad day. And I went over to his house and I was like looking at Twitter while we were on a commercial break for traders. And I was like, hey, well, it's a good thing you didn't stream today. Look at this. And he's like, huh. Yeah, maybe that did work out after all. I was like, why us? Okay, where is the U? What do you mean there's no room? Yeah, okay. And then we'll... Oh, that's not... Oh, we'll do this. I think my mother is home. And then they get really excited when she's home. And then they fight over who's going to see her first. As siblings do. I don't think that's gonna fit. Do I really need... I can maybe do like a bush here instead. We'll see. Okay. We'll do one more over. It went down right as I was falling asleep and it felt weird not having it on to go to sleep. I've kind of like, I don't know, I've resorted to like listening to audiobooks while falling asleep, like ones that I've already read. Because I have found that like if I put on a TV show or something, then my brain gets distracted because then it either tries to like remember the episode or is like, oh yeah, we know this. And then like, I don't know, I go down a lot more like mental rabbit holes if I do that, I have found out. I need to move those street lamps to here. This. I'm gonna crash out. Okay. Can this get closer to you? Okay, good. Good. Okay. We can do that, and then I can put something there. I've been trying to listen to lo-fi music to fall asleep, but my insomnia has been bad. Oh yeah, same. I have been taking my insomnia medicine, and they basically told me to take like the lowest dose and then to up myself, like basically just double the dose after I take it for 2 weeks. And I'm at the doubling it phase, and I have crashed so hard. I woke up at 2 in the afternoon today. And I went, oh, right. Good afternoon, everyone, you know? Like, I was like, oh, brother. So I lost half of my day to waking up at 2 in the afternoon because my meds literally knocked me out that hard. Oh, okay, so this is literally here. How am I gonna make this work? Good questions. Maybe I just don't, actually. Maybe I just pretend it's not real. Okay. And then... I've been awake since 5:15 because that's mainly because it was a work day. I tried to have today be a work day, I spent like literally the last week and a half trying to pick up a shift for today, and nobody wanted to give me their shift. So I said, well, I guess I'm not working today. So I tried. And you know, sometimes that's all you can do is just beg and plead for people to give you their shift. What this? Okay. This is kind of coming out cute. I cannot lie. The only downside is I wish this covered. But there's not really a good way for me to... Unless I literally shift everything. And then find something to cover that gap. I feel like it's easier to just stick something here though. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay. Boop-a-doo. They just released a trailer for Toy Story 5 and they're going against the iPad kids now? Wait, what do you mean? I did see the trailer that Woody is balding. I did see that that's a thing. I'm gonna shut my door now that the dogs are out. Okay. But yeah, I did see that Woody is literally balding. So I know that that's a thing. But outside of that, I did not see a ton when it comes to like the Toy Story lore. If we will, I guess. Honestly, what if I just planted a tree here? I'm gonna do that, yeah. We'll just do that. Nice island, thank you. I appreciate it. Woody balding hits a little too close to home. Yeah, it kind of hurts. I can't lie. Because it, you know, it doesn't feel like the first one came out that long ago, and then you realize how long ago the first one came out, and then you start to just like die on the inside a little bit, you know? Hi, Bri. How are you, gamer? It's good to see ya. Okay. There's that one. This transition piece from here to here is going to be really awkward, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Because I was very much so hoping I would have more space, but I don't. So I might just have to block it off entirely. And then figure out what I'm gonna do with that. We'll figure it out. In the trailer, she gets that iPad all the kids have nowadays. Oh, so they're actually going after iPad kids. Okay, I see. I see. Because I saw a lot of people saying stuff about iPad kids, but I guess I didn't like pay attention to, you know, like I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't like dive that deep into it, you know? Also, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having good days. Okay. So let me get the stuff that needs to go there. Islands are so tedious. Like, no one ever stops to think about how tedious this stuff actually is. Okay. Surely 4 is enough. And then, do I have a bench in here at all? I don't think I do. Did you see the Unite announcement today and cry like I did? I saw... How do I say this? I was told that what was coming out was a possibility. I was assuming it was going to be a thing. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I forgot about that part. Okay. Let me try all of my words again now that I just like blacked out and kind of came back to the present. I have not played Unite since pre-Charizard Y release, which kind of sucks because like we made a team and everything and then they literally just demolished, and I mean like eviscerated, to be honest with you. Like the meta, just like literally everything. Like I have not had the motivation to try and do anything Unite related at all because the game is just in such a like miserable spot. And apparently, I don't want to say too much because like it is technically like leaks, quote unquote, but a lot of people aren't happy with what is potentially to come, I guess is the best way I can phrase it, with the Pokemon that are next coming out for the anniversary. So I don't know. I genuinely think they might have killed their own game. And that kind of sucks because like I really liked Unite. Gonna keep it a stack. I really liked it. It made me happy. And then they just kind of messed it up to like just a kind of crazy degree, to be honest with you. But it's like, what do you do? You know? I need to make one bench at least then, if I don't have anything else. I just feel like I can't even turn Unite on anymore now that I'm missing like 10 plus Pokemon. And the fact that you can't get the Pokemon that you want easily because the way they did the license points and stuff like that now. I don't know. I have not seen developers just so like out of touch with their own community Like, ever, to be completely honest with you. I got so just distracted and upsetty spaghetti that I kind of just forgot what I was doing. I need bamboo for this? Shocking. Okay. I need to go to an island and pick up bamboo. Hey, that's the thing I was looking for. Okay. I forgot I can set quantities now. Oh well. They also kind of nerfed the battle passes. Yeah, the fact that the battle passes, you don't even get trainer outfits anymore. And they set the expectation with like the 𝗏𝗚𝚗 battle pass being really good, and then made every battle pass after 𝗏𝗚𝚗 like suck. And they're like, oh, you know the quality we just gave you? We're actually gonna not do that anymore. That was too quality of us, and we set a bad expectation for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, who does that? Like, low-key, do I just keep it how it is? I just keep it how it is. Highlands, how are you? Hi, Kendall. I'm doing as good as I can. I'm doing better. I was not good for a long time, but now we're better. And better is what I'm clinging to right now. I appreciate it, though. I hope you are doing well as well. Okay. So I'm gonna do... No, not here. I want this one. Oh, no, you're good. I think someone asked and then I read it and then I forgot to respond. I will be live for Pokemon Day. Yes. I'm trying to be more, like, consistent now that I have better meds and stuff like that, to where, like I said, I know if I go live right now that I'm not going to feel like a husk of a person afterwards, which is, you know, good and like what we're hoping for. So I'm going to try to be more consistent with just like streaming, even if it's not like me on camera and I have to use like the VTuber or like PNG model, just to like be more consistent with streaming again, now that I feel not back to how I did in like October, but at least closer to, I guess, is the word. So that's definitely the goal, is to be a lot more consistent with those kind of things again. Because I definitely miss it. It's just like, it sucks, right? When it's like, I want to do this. This just does not blend enough. Do I make it white? I might make it white. We're making them white. I just blacked out. Okay. They kind of gave up on Unite at this point. I can't even deny it, to be honest with you. It's like they're putting a lot into it, but none at all. Like, you know, they put so much work to put like megas in the game and create this whole new gimmick and stuff like that, which sounds like it's a positive. But they did it in such a tone-deaf way that like it hurt them immensely. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a really weird mix. And now they're keeping the bad from that, is what it sounds like. Again, I don't want to talk like too much spoilers because I don't want to ruin it for people if it gets like announced during Pokemon Day and stuff like that. But yeah, I am very excited for Pokemon Day though. I want to get a lot more information on champions, hopefully. I definitely want to be really consistent with Pokopia, because I think that's just really fun, cozy content that I'm very excited for. Yeah, I'm just kind of excited to see what happens. I will be shocked, and I mean like actually floored, if we don't get a Gen 10 announcement. That is actually like the one thing I'm very much so predicting, given just kind of like everything right now, to be honest with you. I think too much about Gen 10 has been shared already for them to not start doing their own drip marketing. Because a genuine fear I have is if they don't start sharing Gen 10 stuff, the stuff they want to share is going to get leaked before they get a chance to share anything of their own accord. Which sucks. But there's a lot of Gen 10 that is out there. So, humble warning, if you don't want Gen 10 spoilers, be very mindful of your social medias at this very moment in time, is what I will just like very much so say. Because they are most definitely out there right now. Can't you avoid words on Twitter? You for sure can. But it's kind of like hard to know what to mute until you see it kind of a thing. Because if they only say like Pokemon insert title here leak, you know what I mean? It's like you don't know that you need to like mute those words until you're like, oh, right. The only acceptable leaks are far-fetched lines leaks. You get it. You get it, soldier. That's just the way we do it. This is just in like such a interesting spot. Like this area takes up so much space that I don't know if I want to build like this area. I want to like start next to the right or to the left. I almost want to say to the left. Because I don't know how else I'm going to make Town Hall connect very well. Well, I guess I could do... Okay, so my river connects there. My river connects there. Because I need to make the river mouths work, which kind of actually works in my favor the way I have this set up right now. This is going to take up so much of my map. I like how you can see specifically where I planted palm trees because of the dots. Maybe I work on making Town Hall connect first and then figure out where I want to build. Gosh dang it. Okay. Nope, that's not the right one. I don't know if I like the white either. It's very like monochrome in this spot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, so yeah, there's no way I make that work. This is just gonna have to get blocked to where it's like inaccessible, I think. Because I could really just like build up. Building up here might be the strat. And then we make this like a diagonal that meets like here. Yeah. 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 Okay. So how do I want to do that part then? Okay, so I think I water. Also, hi Kate, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, gamer. March I'm Cook, Pokobi comes out the 5th and 8 days later. Monster, oh yeah, Monster Hunter comes out again. I feel like Monster Hunter's releasing games very fast. Because didn't the Monster Hunter that I downloaded come out last year? The one that I literally needed a note card of the combos for because the combos made no sense at all for you to memorize as just like a normal person. Which made me really sad because I really liked my character. She was very pretty. I just came to the conclusion that that's just like not my game very quickly. That's the beach? Oh, brothers, we are cooked. Okay. This is so close to the beach. Like, these are in the same frame. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wilds came out February last year, and Stories 3 is the side stories of Monster Hunter Stories, which came out in 2021. Okay. Okay. So I kind of want to do... Okay, walk with me. This needs to go here. So that way I can plant this. And then do like... Cosmos. Where's my bushes? Oh, I'm blocking it. We can do pink. And we can do like mum here. And then whatever, we can just do like... Do I have the other fence? I do. I fear I'm working with a very awkward spacing, and I'm low-key a little stressed out now. Ahaha, she says in panic and fear. But I guess if this area is just covered by water, nobody's gonna see it, and it's not gonna look so awkward because they're not gonna have access to this area. So, like, I guess that makes this a little bit better, but like... So no one will have this camera angle. I just have to tell myself this, or else I start stressing. Okay. I'm gonna put this at an angle. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Mainline Monster Hunter, 𝗬𝗎𝗬𝗎, Monster Dead Stories, Power of Friendship, turn-based battle style. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize Monster Hunter was turn-based. Or like there was a part of it that was turn-based. Interesting. The more you know, chat. The more you know. I also didn't even realize there was like 2 different kinds of Monster Hunters in general. I'm hoping they keep the sparkles and stuff for Gen 10. I would be floored if they don't, given the sheer amount of outrage that happened when they took it away, and then the sheer amount of, like, happiness, I guess, that existed when they brought it back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the bring back was too well received for them to even consider not bringing that back again. But I think they kind of realized, hopefully, at least in my mind, how much they messed up by taking it away. So. Is it not going to let me do this because Fauna's fishing? Yeah, okay. My bad, Fauna. My bad. Fish on, dear. That's a... Oh, that's... Okay. I was like, that's a big fish. When you saw it from, like, that angle, I was like, holy moly. It was just that shadow. Unless they keep it specifically to the Legends games, that would make me so sad. That would make me very, very sad. That just, like, seems like bad marketing, though. You know what I mean? To make an accessibility change like I don't want to say a side game exclusive, but, you know, something that's not specifically like, this is Gen 10, you know what I mean? Because I know that ZA and stuff like that are considered main series games still, but... Oh, I should have... How much space do I have in my pockets right now? Okay. So, chat. In your humble opinion, given the vibes of, like, this entire island, right? Like how it's like kind of coastal, but like also kind of like European-ish. So I feel like something else has to go in the water here or else it just looks way too bare. And I don't want to do a duplicate of these statues, but like around here, like going to the right, like further to the right than what these statues are. Should I get like boats? Because there are technically boats that you can get and I can make land underneath them and then put them there. So I could do boats, or I could get like, let me just show you. I just don't know if me doing like this kind of tree throws off the vibe. The boats could work. My fear is like how tall they are because I don't have them, so I'd have to go get them, right? Where are the trees I'm thinking of? Because I feel like if I'm going to put the trees down, I should do that before I fill everything with water. Like these. The evergreen ash, if you will. Which which I believe I can pull up. Oh, I block it. Hold on. I'll move myself. Evergreen ash. Yeah. Okay, so do I do like this tree out there? Or do I see if I can get like the boats and then put like the ground underneath the boats? So then that way like it kind of is like the statue where it's floating but like not. With a different color building, you have the islands giving. Where is that? Like, I feel like this has to be a resemblant of some kind of place. I just don't know where. You know? It's a town in Scotland. I'm looking. Okay. Oh, yeah! That's like kind of the vibe I'm going for then. Like, I knew there had to be somewhere out there that this resembled. I just didn't know what, where, etc. So like I had a vibe. And I was like, this is gonna match somewhere and someone's gonna say yes. So hey, look, that's kind of what I was giving. Okay. So with that being said, do we go for the boats? Because I'm afraid that the other trees might take away. Where are the boats? Let's start with that. Because I think it might depend on how tall the boats are. Okay. Okay, so there are yachts, chat. My humble mistake. Okay, so what update did this come out in? I have a feeling this is gonna be big. Okay. It's 3x2. Okay, not awful, actually. Okay. Let's try. Of course it's on that one. Yucky. Okay. So let's just go ahead and empty our pockets now. Oh, I have so much stuff. Okay. Actually, well, no! Frick it. And then... Okay, maybe I just place these. Can you... You can't go over anymore? Oh, well. Okay. Guess we're sticking with it. Okay. So then I'll put the other one here. Can you... Hello? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do that there. And then those are the rest of the benches. Okay, so yeah, the rest of this is just gonna have to get dumped. I love dumping grounds. And then I have to go to the scary place known as Treasure Islands. And I say scary place as in they crash all the time. And I might crash out if I go all the way there again, just for the island to crash. I'm just gonna plant this here. I'll drop this. And then drop. I'm sure I can place that up front. We can drop this. Okay. Let's place our fire hydrant and then... It looks so cool from here, though. Kind of obsessed. I can't lie. I kind of want to put the fire hydrant like right where she's standing, unfortunately. I can just be there for now. We'll fix it. Okay. This is gonna suck. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe the first treasure island works. But this does also kind of give me a chance to like restock on all the stuff I need. We'll see. In case you guys haven't seen Treasure Islands or know what I'm talking about, by the way, some people frown upon them. I say I'm not grinding the game this much. Very sorry to anyone I offend. But they're islands that like bots host that have every single item in the game, and it just automatically replenishes them, and you can just go and pick up whatever island you need, and it stays in your inventory, and you just come back to your island. They are a godsend to people who play this game for decorating. Okay. I need F for GameCube 3. Okay. All right. We're gonna cross our fingers and our toes that Kalos doesn't crash. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. The thing is it doesn't even say that it's full on the thing. Okay. Let's try this again. How do I want to travel? Via the dodos. Okay. No lies. 64 Ps. Okay. Guys, hear me out. 𝗟𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚡 isn't full. Hoenn would never be full. Hoenn around? Crazy. Crazy bar. Okay, this is good. Now we just spam check again until it lets us in. We just spam it until they let us in. I will keep spamming it until they let me in. And sometimes this is what you have to do. How have you guys been, by the way? How's life for you all? I know it's been a schminute. Also, did Mandy ever respond to me? He did, okay. Oh, I thought we had it. Okay, so on the off chance I can't get into Hoenn, because everyone's trying to get into Hoenn at the same time. Is the other one up? No. I wonder what caused the other one to go down. Maybe the update. I mean this so sincerely. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go full screen for just a second. You're prepping your draft team for week 1 against Mikey. That's so cool that you guys are all in like draft leagues with each other. That's so much fun. Is it just like a mutual friend who hosts it, I'm assuming then? Also, question for people who are here at the start, my stream hasn't done the weird thing since, right? Like the weird encoding stuff? It stopped, right? Yeah, Vandy and I are still gonna try to attend Worlds this year for sure. I like how they said that stuff about Worlds and like Pokemon XP was gonna come out in like September, like literally the month after Worlds, and we still have yet to get information. Crazy. It's been fine. Yeah, that's what it... So the good news is it had to have been my internet then. Okay, I forgot what I was doing, and then I remembered. Okay, where is my name? Oh, brother. I just want to edit my per server profile. Okay. Okay. I tried to be sure that this was good. I have no idea, Casey. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't even have a little bit of a clue. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to deal with it. Okay. So if I do this. Okay, we're gonna back out for now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. I hit the wrong button 10 times in a row. Okay. So now that the random internet lag is sorted, I do want to check just like real quick, because I do need to eat dinner, but before I eat dinner, I just want to see, like, if I were to do like just super late night streams, and I mean like super late night streams where I just fuck around and play games with my friends, will this destroy my PC? Okay, so Discord's up. Chat, we're gonna stress test my PC here. Because, like, what better to do? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just run this. Ah! I broke it. Okay, we'll go here. And I'll do... Wait, why is that not working? Oh, there we go. Okay. If I do... this with my friends later. What the hell? Why is it doing that? Continue. Oh, that's weird, Gabby. I have no idea, actually. Oh, it was just delayed. Okay. Okay. Let me up the volume here. Okay. I'm gonna just lock in and play this how I normally would, guys. And I usually play this co-op and not single player, so I might get my ass beat to me. But I want to see if this will cause my PC to lag. Will it not let me do it single player? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let me know if my computer starts just exploding. I'm probably not going to do a full run of this unless I just for some reason get like a crazy run. But I just want to see. Alright guys, basically TLDR, this is a roguelike. It's Elden Ring meets Fortnite. Okay. Totally different than Animal Crossing content. Oh wait, I forgot I literally did the build where I have lightning. Okay. Now where... oh, the Grace is over here. Okay. Hi, Cody. Welcome to the stream. guess we just do this. Hope you're doing well, though, Cody. It's good to see you. And I was really worried these were going to be red bosses, but I forgot I'm not doing Deep of Night. So we're saved, and that means nothing to you guys, but just trust me, okay? Those suck. Okay. That's not gonna go through. It means something to me. True. True, true, true. Guys, Docbin's playing Night Rain with us. Very fun times. Kill him, Freddy. Okay. I don't have sorceries yet, but we'll just run that just in case. That's not enough to level up. That's crazy. Okay. So I'll just do that. Me and my girlfriend have been playing Night Rain a lot. Night Rain's so much fun. Like, especially if you have friends to play it with, it's such a silly time. It's basically like the thing our friends have been doing every single night together. We run this like so late at night though. But I've always been curious. Like, if I were to run this, like I said, just as like silly, cozy content, stuff like that. At like wee hours in the morning. Like, if my PC would be able to handle this. Okay, Carrion Slicer. Honestly, we just keep this. Okay. Well, I would give for a stone sword. It's looking really good so far. Yippee! This is silly, cozy, and murdering world end bosses. Exactly. Exactly. The good news is that I'm just buffing myself now. And then we'll just worry about the fact that I'm insanely underleveled right now later. You know? Because what makes it really easy to get levels is just murdering everything. Hello? You're right there. There we go. Okay, that's the storm. The fact that this is running good does make me very happy, though.
Logan Prevost says, "Hey Siri, how do I find friends?"
That's so sad. Wait, hold on. You find friends by being here. Okay, so we need to get out of here. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do, but you're gonna die. How are you still alive? Oh, because you're one of these freaks. Okay. Okay, let's not get killed by the storm. Thank you very much. We're just gonna pick off littles. So now we're level 3, which is not good either, but... Do I have time for this? I don't think I do. I don't. I want to, though. Yo, they missed 3 times. Yo, what if I just level 3 the basement? Blue would tell me not to. But, like, what if I just did? I appreciate it, Cody. Thank you, thank you. I do know the technical answer. This is what I do here. Okay. I am ripping through mana, though. That's what sucks. Let's just see what happens. Oh, you guys? At least it's the 𝗔𝗡𝗏𝚘. Okay, massive. I do have Starlight Shards. We'll just do that. I encourage your thoughts and say worry about the consequences later. Hey, so I'm going to tell Blue that later, and I'll let you know how it works out for me, okay? Hey, 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 hey. Think about your actions, okay? I want to hit the Grace. That's not on this side. It's back here, isn't it? Okay, 6 is better. It's still not great, but it's better than 3. I might have a little bit of time at least. Where did you come from? I am not getting my ass beat by these guys today. That is not what's going to happen live on the platform known as Twitch.television. You should drop something, right? Oh, you're alive. That's good, but we need this. Okay. And if I had time, I would do the basement, but there's no time for the basement because the storm's going to close in like 30 seconds. And I don't have a stone sword. What if I tried the basement just to feel something? Do you guys want to see the storm close as soon as I walk into a room? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. I keep waiting for someone to enter stream and be like, what version of Animal Crossing is this? It's actually the first Elden Lord. I hope this helps. Oh, you one-shot Freddy? Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do... Ow! Okay, we'll just deal with you later, okay? Because I don't feel like dealing with you right now. How close is the storm? It's not awful. Hey! Okay, we take that. Yeah, I don't really have time for much else. Wait, is that an invader camp? Or is this... Are you the stabby virgin? You are! Ow! Kinda forgot you could do that. Kinda forgot you could do that. You might. Yo, give me a grace, give me a grace, give me a grace. Where's the grace? We'll get that later. I have hit not one church. Oh, I have to be all of you guys? This is like massively scaled down for one person. Attack him. Attack him. Thank you. Is that it? This is so scaled down for one person. Unless there's another that I'm missing that nobody else is attacking. No, I think we're just waiting for the storm. Okay, so far so good, chat. Nothing's crashing, nothing's breaking, stream is running fine. Once you defeat the 5th boss, you unlock a flower pot for your house. Exactly. You guys get it. You guys get it. So is this storm gonna close or like what? Who did you die to? What? Oh. How? What are you? What you doing there, pal? Oh, and now the big guy's here. Of course. It would be you. It would be you. It's like real Elden Ring all over again. Freddy, kill him. Hey, be nice to Sebastian. Oh, he's nimble. Hey, so I'm really good if you don't do that on me, by the way. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay. Oh. I forgot you have wind. I forgot you have wind. I did it. Okay. I was very confused and then it hit. Yeah, they're actually named in the game. Fun fact. So they all have different combat styles. This is Helen. And then this one's Freddy. And then this one is Sebastian. They're actually named, like, you can kind of see it in the bottom left of the screen. But they all do different things. Where the... Okay, so I'm like nowhere near any churches at all. Okay, so I guess I do that first. What made that noise? Was that Sebby? Okay. Is this the newer Elden Ring thing? Yeah, this is Night Rain. I've been playing this at night with my friends, and I wanted to see if my PC could handle it if I were to stress test this game. With, like, Discord open and everything. Because obviously I don't want to stream it if, like, the stream quality is gonna suck. Right? So. Why are these guys so tanky? What the hell? Hey, so suddenly I don't think that's worth it anymore. And I'm just gonna go to the basement. I will gladly take you. You're an angry crab. Thank you for the runes. But yeah, this is basically like Elden Ring, but it's co-op. It's a roguelike, so you always find new like weapons and like fun things throughout it. But it also kind of functions like Fortnite almost does, where there's a storm that moves in, and so you're constantly having to pivot around the map and adjust and all that kind of stuff. So each run does feel like... Really? It's you? God damn, I hate this chick. Buddy, you missed her. Can you fit through here? Oh, you can. I don't have enough mana for this. So what if I hit the Grace and then I come back? Like low-key, high-key? Because I would truthfully do anything for a better spell at this point. Because we're not working with much. Hey, focus on Freddy, okay? Helen? Helen? Helen! Stop chasing me all the way out here. Not the storm. Really? Oh my god! And now you're despawning. Right. Am I in the storm? I am in the storm. Okay. Give me like the moon or stars of ruin like right now. That's not... That is not the moon nor stars of ruin. You? Okay, farewell. I already have increases item discovery. Okay. I guess. Oh, you... Ready. Oh, wait, I need that. Yeah, honestly. Wait, who? There's a dog! Do you drop anything? Didn't think so. Okay. Okay, so storm just closed. I need to hit that for sure. Or also level 11, which is like, oh, hey, I could have just done that the first time, but oh well. Because I did that and then that. Because I don't want to do top of castle by myself, I don't think. Where the hell's the Grace? Oh, it's right there. Actually, top of castle is a better chance to drop something. Chat, we're gonna be impulsive and potentially dumb. Okay? Everyone on board for that? Hopefully. Hi, 𝗚𝗚monkey. Welcome to the stream. And isn't it something like you go over here? Oh, frick! I messed up the shortcut. And now it's not a shortcut anymore because it's taking longer. Okay. Go over here. You go over here. You hug this wall. And then you jump. Okay. Oh, it's Crucible Chud. Fuck. Wow, okay. Hey, I have iframes after I ult, by the way, just in case you were curious. Brother. Guy's actually hacking the video game. It's not even gold. That's really tough. Okay. It's in the water. I might have time to do that. It's gonna be so tight though. Kinda working with nothing. Like ass. I have oh, it's this thing. Oh, this is easy. Easy mode. I forgot. Okay. The storm is here. Why am I not attacking? They track after death. They track after death. They're tracking after death. through that. Is this a Fate Grace? It's a Fate Grace. Okay, greatest time in the world for me to have the passive that I slowly get health back. Okay. We're gonna get our ass beat. Are you the Draco Meteor people? You are. You so are. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. You took a lot of damage, though. Low key, high key? Do not Draco Meteor me. That's rude and inconsiderate towards dragon types. Ow. I don't care about you. I care about you. I'm sorry, did you just throw a rock at me? You threw a rock at me. Oh, fuck, it's you. You suck on a normal day and I have to do this by myself? Okay, so that stuff. Okay, that's my one free down. Oh my god! Okay, so no, we actually just lose to this, by the way. Like, this sucks for 3 people to take down. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. We're gonna iframe this. Oh, I stance broke him. Where the fuck are my claws? Oh, I didn't have time to... Okay. I didn't have time to crit him. That sucks. And I'm gonna run out of mana, which sucks even more, actually. And they don't have enough HP back. Ah. What the hell? Excuse you? Okay, so, like, I'm really okay. And that didn't even hit. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Ready? So I'm gonna have to dual wield the fucking claws, and I don't want to against this guy. Because he does that! Where did Sebastian go? Tough. Honestly, though, if I hadn't run out of mana, we would have been fine. And my computer didn't crash, right, guys? And I only died once that entire run. Just to make that abundantly clear. But no crash? No crash, no lag drops, no spikes, no nothing? No crashy? Guys, we're so back. We're so back. That means I might be able to stream Night Rain. And you guys can hear us be literal just idiots till 4 a.m. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Alrighty. But I did want to try that once before I ended stream just to see what would happen. This is me. But I am going to eat food tonight because I think that that's a good call. Now that I know my PC can handle this, I never know when Night Rain's happening. It just kind of ends up happening at whatever hour it ends up happening. So if windows happen where I can stream it, I will see if that is a potential. But yeah, food be good. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I know this wasn't Pokemon content, which is what 99% of you guys follow me for. But I hope you guys enjoyed Animal Crossing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching Night Rain if you guys haven't even seen it before. But even if you don't really understand it, like especially in co-op, it's just silly mode, to be honest with you. But I will see you guys all definitely soon. I'm trying to figure out when the next window is. I'm just gonna stream when I'm able to stream. To be completely honest with you, I think I'm like not gonna try to stick to like just a straight up schedule, but just stream whenever I'm able to do it, you know? But I'm sure I'll see you later, Doc. Have a good night, you guys. I appreciate you all. I might see you later tonight. I might see you in the next 2 days. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good night, you gamers. Goodbye.